Takagi Yoshin Ryu, it developed organically. Nobody set out, hey, I think I'm going to start a Ryu. Let's pick 13 things and we're going to do this. It developed organically, and Takagi literally means tall tree, but it was a family name. Takagi, tall tree. Yoshin is shin is heart, and yo can be written different ways, but it refers to a willow tree, a tall willow tree that in a hurricane or typhoon, a willow tree will just go with the wind, and then when the wind is over, it comes back to natural position. A strong oak, when it goes into a typhoon, resists and is ripped up by the roots, and you got to get rid of the oak. So that was the idea behind this Takagi Yoshin Ryu. There's an interesting story. I'll tell you the fast version. As a young man, the head of what became known as Takagi Yoshin Ryu met with the head of Kukishinden Ryu, and it was a friendly meeting. And in effect, the Yoshin Ryu person was very impressed with the Kukishin weapon techniques. In Yoshin Ryu, there's a short sword, not so much big sword, because big swords were not permitted inside the homes or the castle, so they didn't even deal with that. But a short sword, bow, staff, some shuriken. But he was so impressed with the Kukishin weapon techniques, he said, hey, can I use that and teach? And the head of the Kukishin system said, oh yeah, sure. He says, actually, I'm very impressed with your unarmed techniques. Is it okay if I teach that? And he said, oh yeah, sure. So there was this little exchange, and even to this day, there are some different lineages from Takamatsu Sensei's teacher, and these exist today. I mean, the most famous one is Hatsumi Sensei, because I made him famous, but there are other people in Osaka and some of the other cities that are not well known at all. You really have to ferret them out. And in their, what they call Kukishin technique is what we call the Yoshin unarmed fighting, but they call it Kukishin. It's just a hangover from those old days. So I think the point of this discussion is it's all very organic. It develops based on situations that people would routinely face, and people took creative means to answer those situations. Today, do we have different laws and culture? Obviously, Hardy just told you about one. You're not allowed to access the neck, so we have to come up with different techniques. Do we still teach the old Kukishin chokes? Oh, we do for historical reference if you want to do that, but I would suggest you practice the modern scenarios that are going to meet our culture. Is it possible 50 years from now, oh man, I'm going to be old guy 50 years from now, is it possible that the culture could and laws could have changed again and we would need to tweak it even a little bit more? Absolutely, absolutely. This is a living tradition.